A gunman opened fire as the midnight showing of the newest Batman movie began. 12 people are dead, dozens are injured. Now, this situation, as you can imagine, has been unfolding all morning. At least 50 people have been treated for their injuries. We are getting word right now that the 24-year-old former medical student is behind the attacks. That's what police say. ABC's Rebecca Stevens is live in Colorado and joins us now.
At least 12 people are dead, dozens more injured in a horrific shooting here in Aurora, Colorado. The shooting erupted during the midnight showings of The Dark Knight Rises at the multiplex in Aurora, Colorado. The movie complex was packed with moviegoers for the highly anticipated Batman sequel. The chaos spread as the gunman, wearing a gas mask, stood in front of the theater and began firing at the crowd.
I froze up. I was scared. I honestly thought I was going to die.
Chris Ramos was watching the movie with his sister. He described smelling either pepper spray or tear gas before gunfire rang out. He thought it was all a part of the movie.
I see a guy right next to me, a gentleman like sitting right next to me, getting shot, and then that's when I realized that this is not like part of the movie. There's a gunman and he's shooting everyone.
Cell phone video shows the traumatic scene outside immediately after the shooting. Moviegoers fleeing for their lives.
Bodies, period, covered in blood. I've never seen that before.
More than 250 police have responded to the scene with more than 100 FBI agents. Ambulances rushed the victims to local hospitals.
We received a total of 15 patients from this incident, 12 of which had gunshot wounds, 3 of which had some sort of fume chemical exposure.
Police have arrested 24-year-old James Holmes, a white male. SWAT teams have surrounded Holmes' apartment complex and evacuated the building after he told investigators he had more explosives at his home.
We only know of one gunman.
President Obama said he was saddened by the tragic shooting.
The federal government stands ready to do whatever is necessary to bring whoever's responsible for this heinous crime to justice.
In Aurora, Colorado, Rebecca Stevens for ABC News.
As you can imagine, folks, information on this mass shooting is coming into our newsroom minute by minute, sometimes second by second. 9 News reporter Jay Warren is following the developments. He's live in the newsroom with what he's learned in the last few minutes. Jay.
Well, Tanya, in the last 30 minutes, we have learned that the Pentagon has reason to believe that some of the victims were American servicemen and women. Now, police have also evacuated the apartment building where the suspect, 24-year-old James Holmes, lived. They say that the apartment has been booby-trapped, and they are trying to dismantle flammable and explosive devices inside. In the meantime, ABC News is reporting that a California woman in San Diego who identified herself as the mother of James Holmes said, quote, "You have the right person." The woman told ABC, "I need to call the police. I need to fly to Colorado." Now, Holmes was taken into custody without incident in the movie theater parking lot after the shooting. Witnesses say that that man appeared at the front of the theater about 20 minutes into the movie with a rifle, handgun, and gas mask. They also say that the gunman walked slowly up the stairs, picking people out at random to shoot. Now, Warner Brothers, the company that released Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, said, quote, "The filmmakers are deeply saddened to learn about this shocking incident. We extend our sincere sympathies to the families and loved ones of the victims at this tragic time." The studio also canceled the Batman premiere in Paris, France. Now, be sure to stay with 9 News and WCPO.com for updates on this breaking story. We'll be monitoring police progress as they dismantle the booby traps and look for evidence. Tanya.
All right, Jay, thank you so much. We are